hot mic in Beijing. Putin and Xi whisper about cheating death, living past 150, swapping organs, becoming immortal rulers. Behind the spectacle, billions fuel secret anti-aging labs, while wars rage and the world watches. Could this be the blueprint for a century-long reign of power and influence? When Vladimir Putin and Xi Jinping thought they were having a private conversation, they had no idea the world was listening. On September the 3rd, during Beijing's massive military parade commemorating the 80th anniversary of World War II's end, a hot microphone captured something extraordinary. Two of the world's most powerful leaders were casually discussing immortality. As the 72-year-old Russian president and his Chinese counterpart walked alongside North Korean leader Kim Jong-un towards the viewing platform in Tiananmen Square, Putin's interpreter could be heard saying in Chinese,
"In the past, people rarely lived longer than 70 years, but today they say that at 70, you are still a child."
Human organs can be continuously transplanted. The longer you live, the younger you become, and you can even achieve immortality.
Some predict that in this century, humans may live up to 150 years old.
This wasn't just idle chatter between friends. When reporters later asked Putin about the conversation, he confirmed every word.
Ah, yes. I think the chairman spoke about it when we were walking to the parade. Oh yes, Mr. Berlusconi was actively into this topic once. The modern means of health support, medicine, and even some surgeries involving organ transplantation allow humanity to hope that the active lifespan will not be like today. It differs from country to country, but anyway, they allow to hope that the lifespan would increase considerably.
The timing of this conversation is particularly striking. Both leaders have systematically eliminated term limits in their respective countries, positioning themselves to rule indefinitely. Xi abolished presidential term limits in 2018, while Putin changed Russian law to potentially remain in power until 2036, when he would be 83 years old. But American medical experts are pouring cold water on their ambitious dreams.
Transplantation of vital organs is a life-saving and life-prolonging procedure for patients with organ failure. But there is no scientific evidence that it promotes immortality, nor that humans could realistically reach 150 years of age through transplants. The ethical concern isn't immortality but equity, access, and making sure organs save lives today. More than 100,000 individuals in the United States are currently awaiting life-saving organ transplants.
The conversation gains even more intrigue when considering China's troubled history with organ procurement. The country has a documented past of organ harvesting from executed prisoners, officially banned in 2015, though reports suggest the practice continues with targeted minorities, including Uyghurs, facing repression in Western China. What seemed like a casual conversation between world leaders actually reveals a much deeper obsession that has been quietly consuming the Kremlin for years. Behind Putin's public musings about immortality lies a massive, secretive research program that has already cost billions of rubles. In 2024, Putin formally instructed lawmakers to establish the New Health Preservation Technologies Research Center, specifically dedicated to combating aging. The project focuses on developing technologies that prevent cellular aging, neurotechnologies, and other innovations aimed at ensuring longevity. The driving force behind this quest isn't Putin himself, but rather his longtime family confidant, Mikhail Kovalchuk. According to an investigation by the independent Russian outlet Meduza, the 77-year-old physicist is leading Russia's research into immortality, a subject that he and other influential Kremlin figures are reportedly obsessed with.
Kovalchuk is crazy about eternal life, and he ran to the president with the idea.
The urgency is palpable. In June 2024, Russia's Ministry of Health sent letters to research institutes demanding immediate proposals for medical products aimed at reducing the burden of cellular aging. One Russian doctor who received the letter expressed surprise at the timeline.
We were asked to urgently send all our developments, and the letter arrived, let's say, today, but everything had to be sent yesterday. To be honest, this is the first time in my life that I've encountered this. Usually any national project or federal target program is preceded by a series of meetings with the participation of various specialists and some kind of public discussion.
The scope of Russia's anti-aging research is staggering. Scientists have been ordered to develop treatments for sarcopenia, senile asthenia, osteoporosis, and cognitive disorders. They're also working on bioprinting technology that could theoretically print replacement organs using lab-grown cells. Putin's personal investment in this research extends to his own family. His eldest daughter, Maria Vorontsova, an endocrinologist, has received multi-million-dollar Russian government grants to study cell renewal and longevity. When the US imposed sanctions on her in 2022, the State Department said she was leading Kremlin-funded genetics programs worth billions. Meanwhile, across the border, Chinese scientists are making their own breakthrough claims. Researchers at Nanjing University published findings in Nature Aging claiming they've discovered an anti-aging component in young mouse blood. Their longest surviving test subject lived 1266 days, equivalent to 120 to 130 human years. Dr. Zhong Chenyu, co-leader of the Chinese study, reported a 22.7% increase in lifespan for treated mice. Corresponding author Chun Shi explained,
What we are doing is showing at the cellular level what is actually working in the blood. What are the most potent rejuvenating factors?
But the human cost of this obsession with eternal life is stark. One Russian research center employee, speaking to The Times, described the anti-aging mandate as cynicism given the ongoing war in Ukraine.
As if we have no one to put back on their feet but these boneheads, we have to drop everything even now during wartime.
The hot mic moment in Beijing wasn't just casual conversation between world leaders. It was a rare glimpse into an expensive, secretive quest for immortality that has already consumed billions in resources while hundreds of thousands die in conflicts these same leaders have initiated.